It's so wonderful the way it has spread worldwide.
How do you know that your son is training for what is, I mean, obviously no one could have any idea that it's going to turn into what it did, but did you have any sense that Terry was up to something that was going to be a defining moment in a pretty cool country's legacy? Did you know what he was up to?
I knew he was out there running when he shouldn't have been, when he was sick and
But before we started the run,
it was raining and no idea.
he was just training at home doing?
He was training, and there were many times that we would try to get him to stay home because he was sick, because it was pouring, because there was ice out there. But he insisted he was going, and you don't stop Terry when he had something up here. And so, you know, you just accepted it, let him go. But he would say to us, "I'm training to run the Vancouver Marathon."
Well, surprise on you, miss.
Yeah, I thought my kid never lied. But he was training to run across Canada. And the September long weekend in 1979, he went to Prince George to participate in a run. And it was a 9 and a 17-mile run, I think. And he did the long part of the run, and when he was finished, he said he knew he was ready to let people know why he was running. And the following day, when they came down from Prince George, he came to me in the kitchen. He said, "Mom, I haven't been telling the truth. I'm not training to run the Vancouver Marathon. I'm going to run across Canada to raise money for cancer research." Well, I think I'm normal. I yelled.
The hell you are?
I probably said that too. And he did the same back to me. And finally I said, "Why not just British Columbia? Why would you want to run across Canada? Just BC's good. You'll raise lots of money."
There's lots of hills here. It's work. Yeah, sure. It's a tough place.
Well, he'd already trained on hills and all that kind of thing. And he said, "Mom, not only people in BC get cancer."
He did an interesting thing.
I could never, I couldn't dispute that. He was right.
Well, and he even went, most of the runs across Canada or things like that started in Nova Scotia. It was important to Terry to go to Newfoundland. And that was important to him to do that.
Very much so. He, as you said, most people, if they did anything like that, did start in Nova Scotia, and he said, "No, I'm starting in Newfoundland. They're part of Canada as well." And so he was one of the first.
For successive generations who know Terry Fox, and they know the Marathon of Hope, and they know the Terry Fox run, generally we only see a couple of pictures of Terry. People just sort of, there's an emblazoned image of Terry with the prosthetic, and it's usually with him when it's on a lonely road. That's all we know. That's all we see. What's the thing about him that you wish the rest of us could know about Terry?
His sincerity, for sure. He worked hard. He never gave up on anything. Mind you, I think I tried to teach that to all 4 children.
It's partly you then.
They all got a little bit of it, but Terry maybe got a little bit more, I'm not sure. Finish what you start. Never give up. And he was very much like that, whether it was sports, schoolwork, if he wasn't as good at a sport or a subject. He practiced, studied, wasn't long before he could compete along with the rest.
Do you still talk to him?
Yeah. No, he's my guardian angel. I believe he hears me. Sometimes I get a little angry with him because he doesn't give me the right answers or the ones I want to hear at any rate. Oh, that's terrible. But yes. Yes, I do very, very much. And, you know, I don't have to go to the cemetery to talk to him. I can talk to him in any room I want at home, and I know he's still guiding me and the rest of the family to make sure we're doing running the business like he wanted it done.
It's a real pleasure to see you. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
Betty Fox, everybody. Stick around. We'll come back. The very talented director named Blomkamp. Plus, Dick Naked will give us the best story ever.